after we lost the twins, today we're going to do the parent interview. Our kids are going to be asking us any questions that they want. And here we go. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.
What's your favorite thing about each other?
Ooh, good one. He is my favorite thing about Cesar is he's really good with the kids.
My favorite thing about your mom is her laugh. Her laugh.
When did you guys meet?
Oh, that's a good one.
When did you guys meet?
We met in college, and the year of no, I'm just kidding. We met in college. It was 1994, 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think it was 94.
Yeah. We were in a gym in college, and I was with my roommate. I had no makeup and sweats. I was sitting down. I mean, we entered the gym. I was standing. Oh. So I was, we were there to watch my roommate's friend play basketball, and in walks the football guys, and there was your dad. Cesar was right there in the middle, and so yes, I guess I would say I noticed him first, and I was like, oh.
I don't think so. I think I noticed that first.
Yeah, and I was like, he's cute.
Cute.
But I don't approach anybody, so like I just was like, oh, he's cute, and I tell my roommate. Come to find out that my roommate's friend or boyfriend that we were watching play basketball was Cesar's roommate. What are the chances? Like, they were roommates.
That's
so
how you know it was meant to be.
obviously my roommate gave me Cesar's number and was like, call him. And I've never called a guy before, ever. But I did. And then 20-something years later, here we are.
Where did you guys go to college?
CSU Chico! But then we
Chico.
both, it was funny because we met at CSU Chico, and I transferred to Cal State Northridge, and he followed. But he
So
was already
rare.
from around the Northridge area, so for him it was just like moving back home. So
He left
Yeah.
for you.
yeah, he transferred for me.
Dad, you're so little.
Because I was like, I'm out. If you want to come, whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
Your guys' first movie you watched together?
I know.
Little Rascals.
Yeah! We watched the Little Rascals movie.
Really?
Yeah, in my dorm room. He brought it, and it was on DVD. Or was it VHS? I don't know. It was so
I
long.
think it was
Was it
VHS.
VHS? Oh my God, you guys don't even know what VHS is.
No, I don't.
I think I do. I
don't know.
I mean, I've heard of one, but I never know what it looks like.
Do you guys remember when you had like a talk about being parents? Like the first time you guys actually talked about it?
How many kids we could see ourselves with.
Yeah.
I said 2.
I said 4.
She said 4.
I said yeah, I got it right.
Where did you guys live?
When we got married, we lived in an apartment. We had a 1-bedroom apartment for a while.
In Northridge, right next to the
College.
university, CSUN.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really
I
It was a lot of fun
Gabby
there.
probably doesn't remember. She was just a newborn.
No.
How did you guys get us?
Oh.
Like, how did you guys? How did you guys?
Well, this is how we got you. We knew after Gabby and Jonathan, we knew that we were ready to give a home to more kids.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they brought Coda to us. And after they brought Coda to us, they told us that he had a baby sister and they wanted to keep you guys together. And they asked if we would take the baby sister as well to bring to our home. And we said, of course.
Absolutely.
When you guys were dating, or when you got married, and before you guys had Gabby, did you guys go on like a lot of adventures and trips?
Not really.
Good question. No.
just after we got married, we did go on a ship, on a cruise.
But we did like go on like quick driving trips. Like we went skiing together for the
Cross
weekend.
country skiing.
And
you guys. Okay.
yeah, and then one time we were completely spontaneous, and I was like, let's just go on a trip. We were in college. We were super broke, and I didn't even care. And I was like, put it on my credit card. Let's just go somewhere. I don't even care. And we went to Oceanside. But we couldn't afford. Well, not Oceanside. I'm sorry. It was Coronado.
That's right.
Coronado, but we couldn't afford to actually stay on Coronado, so we got like a little hotel right outside of Coronado, and then we, like in the day, we would just drive over to
Over the
Coronado.
bridge to Coronado.
Because it was like a white sand beach. Oh my god, I haven't taken you guys.
It's so pretty.
But it was like it was like a white sand. Oh, you're so sweet. It was like a white sandy beach. Remember?
Yes.
Did you guys know where you were going?
Like in life, on the road.
On the road. When we were going to Oceanside.
Okay, that's a good question because back then there was no Google Maps.
You had an actual map.
We actually, we actually had what was called MapQuest at the time.
Oh,
which
I
was
read that.
MapQuest was you just type in the address where you wanted to go, and then you had to print the directions out. But it was almost
printer
like,
in your car?
I mean, no,
you
like
printed before you leave.
like before I leave, I would have to print out MapQuest directions, and oh my god, we're so old. MapQuest directions, and then when we drove, we would just look at the directions. So
I got a question. Did you guys hold hands?
We've always held hands when we go out.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, it's funny though, because like your dad, I want to say he was actually the first like real boyfriend, like real, like true, like relationship I had. And I wasn't a big hand holding person, but he kept grabbing my hand and wanting to hold my hand. And
She didn't want nobody to know I was her boyfriend. Just kidding.
No,
That's what I used to do.
yeah. And then when he would hold my hand, I felt awkward. Like it felt like it wasn't
Comfortable.
Yeah, it wasn't.
How can I walk like this?
Yeah, I was
holding your
like,
hand?
and his hands are so long, so it would be like it felt weird. But then now it's like natural. It's just like normal, natural, and I'm very comfortable.
Yes, Gabby.
Who was more affectionate?
I want to say I was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who was more awkward?
Yeah, it would be me.
Mom. Yeah.
Great.
Yes, your dad was more affectionate than I was. Yeah.
Okay, what did you guys want to be when you grew up, when you guys were little?
Well, when I was little, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Wow, I didn't know
Sometime
that.
ago.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, but started to go to high school, college. I was more interested in kinesiology, being a trainer, helping athletes.
Me, I thought when I was growing up, I was going to do something in sports. I loved playing sports. So
I love him.
I thought I was going to be like a coach which I have been, I guess. I wanted to actually be a sports broadcaster, actually.
What's that?
That's the people you see on the news, like talking about all the
During the
sports.
game.
During the game.
Oh.
Because I really thought I wanted to be talking about sports.
Where did you propose?
I proposed in our apartment one night when we got back, I think after dinner.
Probably Red Lobster because that was my favorite.
That was our favorite.
Yeah, that's right. We went to go eat and we came back. The whole apartment, it was like candles all over the whole apartment.
Oh no.
And
Oh no.
and I was like, what in the world? And there was like music playing.
Oh.
And I was like, is someone in here? Now I'm gonna cry.
Not like I was like, oh my god, what?
And then
Thank you, Claudia.
his sister set it all up, I guess, when we were at the restaurant. So thank you, Claudia. But I still was like, I didn't get it. Like, even though like everything was all dark and candles and then music, I still didn't get it. I was like, oh, he's so romantic. Like, oh, this is so pretty. Like, it didn't even dawn on me. And then Dad like brought me to the middle of the living room.
Next to our altar that we had.
Yeah, we had an altar
And
for
that's where
I remember that altar.
That's where the ring was. That's where I had the ring. So I had her come
And then he got down on a knee. And I still didn't get it. And I was like, what's happening? And then I was like, oh, and then.
What made it worse is when I proposed, I actually started crying. So,
Yeah.
so she couldn't really hear the question. And she was,
I didn't.
And I was waiting and waiting.
So he asked me if I'd marry him, but he was crying. And so I didn't hear the question. Like, I did it, and so I was like, and then he's looking at me. I guess he's waiting. You're waiting for me to answer.
Yes.
And I'm waiting for him to ask.
I had already asked.
And so I didn't know. I was like, did you ask me? Like, didn't I ask you? Because I didn't. You were just waiting.
I was in tears.
Yeah. So then I was like, yes,
I'm
of
sure
course.
I asked you.
And then, you want to check this out. Okay, the music playing in the background was just like...
The radio had been
It was
playing.
like, yeah, it was the radio. It was the cable's radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was, I want to say K-Earth 101.
Yeah, it was something.
The oldies.
The moment, I'm not even lying. The moment I said yes, When We Get Married started playing.
Yes.
Like, you can't even call that. Like, When We Get Married started playing the next song. That's a
It's
song.
a very nice song.
How did you know Mom was the one?
I knew she was the one because
I
she
even know.
had the same values I had,
Mm-hmm.
which started with family. Family and how modest,
I'm so modest. I'm just kidding.
mellow, laid back. He wasn't a party animal. Nothing like that.
Oh,
That's a
Mom,
good
we sound
girl.
the
She
same.
was, you
That's
know,
a good girl.
so she was very family oriented. That's what told me it was her, the one I wanted to be with.
How did you know that was the
How did I
one?
know Dad was the one? Because he was a good family guy, and he was very sweet. He was very kind-hearted. He wore his heart on his sleeve. He wasn't into any games. He just laid everything out. And he would always tell me how he felt. Like, he was good at just always expressing his feelings toward me. And he was a really good person, and he was about God. And he was mellow. You were mellow. I don't want to get all emotional. Sorry. But how I really, really knew, after we lost the twins, probably was like, why I would never, ever leave your dad. Is like your dad was really there for me after them. So when I couldn't like do anything for myself, he did everything for me. So that is something that I'm always grateful to your dad. So don't cry either. So yes, that's why I knew he was the one.
What is your pet peeve about one another?
Pet peeve.
Oh.
Fight, okay.
He's Mr. Always on time. Like, if we have to leave, and I'm not. I was, especially in the beginning. I'm better at it now, but he's like, it starts here. If you say, he's very scheduled. So if I say we're gonna do this at a certain time and I'm not ready, he's like, you said it was gonna be. I'm ready. Let's go. Like, yeah, him and time. He's really good at just being there and being ready when you say you're gonna be ready. So.
She's good.
Something that you do that bothers me.
Yes, go ahead, say it.
What bothers me?
I mean, it's sweet, but I know.
I know.
I know what
See.
one of my pet peeves is with her. When we do have a discussion, she always brings back old stuff, old stories, like from way back in the olden days. To throw it in my face. That's what she does, yes.
I have a weapon.
I don't do it as much anymore. I mean, I did it in the beginning a lot, but I'm not.
It's
It's
because
because
if you guys ever get in an argument again and Mom does that, like, you start laughing because you guys.
I know.
Okay, who do you think is the funniest out of both of you?
Absolutely me. 100% me. I'm the funniest.
There it is right there.
There it is.
Who do you think is the neatest?
Dad. Dad's 100% cleaner than I am.
Who made the first move?
Ooh.
I mean, first kiss. There.
Oh,
First kiss move.
Dad.
Dad.
I think that was mutual.
Who's more artistic?
Oh, Dad. 100% Dad. I can't.
Who
go.
cooks more?
Half and half.
Who's more competitive?
Oh. We both are.
I'm competitive, but she beats me.
Who read more books?
Oh,
Oh, Mom,
me.
of course.
What are you trying to say with of course?
Who's the fastest? Me. That's a great question. Who's going to win in a basketball game? Me. Thank you for asking. That's a
Now
great
she's
question.
beginning to sound like your Nino, right?
Who's Talu?
You didn't figure
That's
it
a
out?
great one to end on, guys. We definitely don't.
That's a good question, Coda.
What
Because
in
you
the
would think it would be me. Because
No.
No,
But-
Dad.
all right. Thanks for watching. This was
Thank
a lot
you.
of fun. Thank you guys.
So much forehead.
Bye.
Oh, that was fun.